Welcome to this full body yoga flow. Take a moment to set up a peaceful space, set an intention, and leave all other distractions off the mat. I am so thankful you are here today. Go ahead and move into a child's pose. So bringing your hips down towards your heels, letting your thighs fall open so that your belly can be in between. Inhaling and exhaling as you reach your fingertips towards the top of the mat. Inhale and exhale here. Relaxing deeper into this posture. Now slowly come into a tabletop, moving through cat and cow. So extending and rounding. And extend and round chin to chest. Inhale as you extend and round the spine. Extend, looking slightly up and round. Extend left leg back, right arm forward, hold in bird dog, bringing belly button to spine. And go ahead and bring your right hand down, dropping the left foot, and reach with that top arm up and over as you feel a lengthening through the rib cage, through the hip, keeping our hips square and chest open. Moving back into a table, cat and cow here for a moment, rounding and extending the spine, moving through the back, stretching and releasing the shoulders once again. Exhale as you round and inhale as you drop the belly. Extending opposite leg and arm on the other side, feeling that nice deep stretch here, holding and balancing. And then once again, left hand drops, right leg extends and reaching top arm up and over, feeling the opening through the side body. Keeping the chest open. Breathe as you bring your arm back and around. Finding child's pose once again for a moment, and then round through the back, tucking toes, lifting hips, downward facing dog. Take a moment to bend one knee, bend another, pressing through the back of the legs, and then walking the feet towards the hands. Root to rise as you inhale, reaching tall and bringing thumbs to heart center. Inhale, swan dive down, hands to mat, half lift, and lower down. One foot comes back and the other, lowering through a sun salutation here, knees, chin, chest, pressing up into a cobra, upper body lifts and lowers down, tucking the toes, lifting back, downward facing dog, feeling the stretch to the back of the legs. Breathe, inhale, bend knees, walk feet in towards hands, root to rise, inhale tall and thumbs to heart center. Inhale as you reach your arms high and swan dive down. Hands to shins, half lift and lower down. Hands to mat, walking back one leg and the other. Once again, knees, chin, chest. Press up into a cobra pose, opening the chest and shoulders are down. Release, tucking toes, lifting hips, downward facing dog. Inhale and exhale big in this posture. Breathe and stretch. Bending knees, walking feet towards hands. Root to rise, inhale, reach tall and thumbs to heart center. Inhale, swan dive down, last time here. Hands to shins, half lift and lower down. Hands to mat, walking back one leg and the other. Lower knees, chin, chest, or chaturanga to an upward facing dog or the cobra once again. And finally, tuck toes, lift your hips, finding downward facing dog. Inhale and exhale here. Breathe. Bend knees, walk feet in towards hands. Root to rise as you inhale, reaching nice and tall, and bring thumbs to heart center. Good. Hold this posture, just breathing here. Finding our first balance pose is a tree pose, so bringing your foot to ankle, to the shin, or all the way up to the inner thigh, pressing foot into leg, leg into foot, Chest is open, shoulders are down. Breathe. Remain here for just a moment. I'm going to change my angle. Continue that tree. You can grow your fingertips towards the sky if you wish. Good. Now bringing the hands to heart center. Bringing the knee in, we're going to press that left leg all the way back into a warrior three. So this is an extreme balancing posture. Bring your belly button to spine. You can bring your hands down to the mat if you wish, or keep them up at your chest. Keeping the hips nice and square here, internally rotated. Bend your standing leg slightly if you wish, or keep it straight. Good. Now lowering left to meet right. Bending the knees, reaching the arms high, chair pose. Belly button to spine, invite that tailbone under. Shoulders are pressed down and reaching towards the sky with your fingertips. Inhale and exhale. Bringing the right elbow to the outside of the left knee. Let's twist this chair. Chest is open, keeping the shoulders open and looking up towards that top elbow. Coming back to midline, inhale through chair as you come to stand and mountain. Take a moment here as you stand in your strong mountain posture. Inhale and exhale. Shoulders are pressed down. Once again, finding that tree on the other side. Remember ankle, shin, or the inner thigh, pressing foot into leg, leg into foot. Chest is open, shoulders are down. Remain balanced while I come to a profile. Continue to press foot into leg as you breathe, maybe reaching fingertips towards the ceiling. Inhale and exhale. Hands come to heart center. Bringing knee internally rotated. Press foot directly back, warrior three. Once again, hips squared. You can bring hands to mat or keep them at your chest. Inhale and exhale here. Balancing and bringing legs together, reaching up, bending knees, chair posture. Shoulders pressed down, belly button to spine, inviting tailbone forward. Breathe here. Press hands to midline and come to a twist, looking up towards that right elbow. Hips are even. Inhale and exhale. And finding midline once again. Inhale, reaching tall. And mountain. Breathe. Inhale, reaching tall. Swan dive forward. Hands to shins, half lift, and lower down. Bring hands to mat, walking back one foot and the other. Lower through chaturanga or caterpillar. Press into a cobra or upward facing dog. Tuck toes, lift hips, downward facing dog. Inhale and exhale. Breathing nice and deep in your downward facing dog. Lifting your right leg nice and high in a three-legged dog. And bringing foot all the way up between hands and externally rotating back foot so that the knife edge of the foot is pressed into the mat. Front knee is over second toe. Arms are reaching front and back, shoulders down, chest open, warrior two. Inhale and exhale. Resting back arm on leg, reach up towards the top arm and slightly open chest. Continue to breathe here. Good. Coming into our triangle. Arms are aligned as if in between two panes of glass. Opening up the shoulders, opening the hips. Straighten the front leg and breathe as you look up towards top arm. And peaceful warrior as you reach back and up. Warrior two once again, keeping front knee bent. Cartwheel the arms forward, pressing leg back to meet other in a high plank. Lower through chaturanga or caterpillar, cobra to upward facing. Press back into a downward facing. Inhale and exhale here. Left leg nice and high. Bring foot all the way between hands, finding warrior two on the other side. So once again, back foot pressed into the mat. Arms reaching forward and back, keeping chest open, shoulders down. Good, reaching up and back into a peaceful warrior. Left shoulders pressed down. Continue to breathe here. And then straightening the front leg, reaching forward with the left arm all the way into a triangle posture. Opening up the chest, opening up the arms. Bringing your left hand up, reaching back once again, peaceful warrior. Reaching forward, warrior two. Opening up the shoulders. Cartwheel arms down, pressing left leg all the way back, high plank. Lower through chaturanga or caterpillar, cobra or upward facing. Tuck toes, lift hips. Downward facing, inhale and exhale. Bend knees, walk feet in towards hands. Root to rise as you reach tall. And thumbs to heart center. Open into mountain and breathe. Inhale and exhale. Standing tall and strong. Inhale, reaching fingertips towards sky, thumbs to heart. Inhale and swan dive down. Hands to shins, half lift and lower down. Hands to mat, walk back one foot, the other, high plank. Lower chaturanga to upward facing. Tuck toes, lift hips to downward facing. Inhale and exhale. Right leg nice and high. Bending the heel towards the glute, opening up the hip, keeping shoulders square. Stretching leg up and bringing all the way through to the outer edge of the mat into a lizard posture. So bringing both hands to the instep of the right foot, feeling that nice hip opener. Pressing down through the mat, opening the chest. Breathe here. Coming into a wide-legged squat, keeping your elbows at your inner thighs or reaching hands towards sky. Shoulders are down, holding this posture, drawing belly button into spine. Thumbs to heart, and then walk to the back of the mat, finding lizard posture on the other side. Both hands come to the instep of the left foot now, feeling that hip opener on this side. Once again, finding high lunge, press back to plank, lower through chaturanga or caterpillar, cobra, upward facing, and back to downward facing. Inhale and exhale. Walk the feet up towards the hands. Root to rise. Inhale, reach tall and thumbs to heart center. Inhale, reach, swan dive down. Bringing hands to shins, half lift and lower down. Walking back, finding high plank, lower through chaturanga to upward facing dog. Lift to downward facing dog. Inhale, bringing left leg nice and high, three-legged dog. Heel comes all the way to the glute, really opening up the hip here, keeping shoulders nice and square. Extend leg, bring all the way up to the hands and bringing both hands to the instep of the left leg, finding your lizard posture on this side. Inhale and exhale here, opening up the hip. Good, now walking your hands into that squat position. Once again, you can bring the elbows to the inner thighs or reach them up high. Shoulders down, breathing, inhale and exhale. Thumbs come to heart center as you walk back to the front of the mat, finding lizard with the right leg. Hold here for a moment. Breathe and stretch. Then go ahead and bring that foot to midline and back to high plank. lowering through chaturanga to upward facing dog, and lifting into downward facing dog. Inhale and exhale, bending knees, walking feet in towards hands, root to rise, inhale, reach, and thumbs to heart center. Inhale, swan dive down, hands to shins and lower, walking back, finding high plank, and lowering knees down to table. Once again, lowering hips to heels, finding child's pose. Breathe here. Slowly start to come out of this child's pose and come to a seated posture on the mat, both legs extended wide. Inhale nice and deep. We're going to stretch towards the left side first, feeling a nice inner thigh stretch and side body stretch, keeping those shoulders open. Inhale and exhale. Falling deeper into that stretch, and then come on up and come to the other side. Once again, your shoulders are square to the front. Breathe, inhale and exhale. And coming up, bringing your right leg into your inner thigh. We're going to stretch to the right side for just a brief moment, and then turn to face the left leg. Hips are nice and square towards the foot. Inhale, reach nice and tall, and give yourself a nice hamstring stretch here. Releasing gently into this stretch. As you breathe, release with each exhalation. Further and further, feeling the hamstrings begin to loosen. Slowly come up, and taking that left leg, cross it over the right, and bringing right elbow to the outside of the left knee, feeling a nice twist as you look over your back shoulder, opening up the chest here. Good. Go ahead and come out for just a moment and bring the opposite leg in. We're going to stretch to the left this time for just a moment, and then turn to face the opposite leg, squaring off the hips and the shoulders as you come forward into a nice hamstring stretch here. Inhale and exhale, breathing nice and deep. Slowly coming up and crossing the right over left this time. Elbow comes to the outside of the right leg and feeling that nice twist as you sit nice and tall here. And with each breath, come a little bit deeper into your seated twist. Begin to come out of this seated twist, moving to the mat, coming into a boat posture, lifting the feet, holding shoulders back, chest open. Breathe as you hold. Good, and now lower the feet and the hands and lift the hips in a reverse table. So keeping those hips high, feeling the stretch in the shoulders and the chest, squeezing the glutes together, breathing, and now lowering the hips down to the mat, stretching the legs down the length of the mat as you lower down into your final posture, Shavasana. Letting the legs fall open to the side and feeling your belly begin to soften. Palms facing towards the sky, chest is pressed into the mat, shoulders are open. Letting the lines around your eyes and your forehead relax and bringing the tongue off the roof of your mouth and letting your lips part slightly. Begin to breathe. Inhale and exhale. Inhale and exhale. Slowly start to wiggle your fingers and your toes, rolling over onto one side of your mat nice and slow. Pausing here and then pressing up into a seated posture. Inhale nice and big as you bring your palms to touch and thumbs down to heart center. Faith makes all things possible. Love makes all things easy. Dwight L Moody. Thank you for joining me today. See you next time. Comment and like below if you would like more videos similar to this in the future. I am so thankful you are here today.